Hello, 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 everyone. Good morning, friendos. Hello, Ender. How's your Sunday treating you? How's today going? And Kayaks, thank you for the resub. Thanks for 5 months. I appreciate you. How's everyone's Sunday? How's your day going? How's life treating you? How has your weekend been? Hopefully we all had a good weekend so far. I know there's still at least part of the weekend left for some of you, most of you. Yeah. My weekend has been good. Like, I got into a little bit of observation duty obsession yesterday, and yeah, I spent most of yesterday afternoon playing observation duty. Because, I made the mistake of going on to Steam, and they were like, here, you could just get all of them for a discount. So, I did. So some of those might be coming up in future streams. I don't know. We'll see. But I hope everyone's weekend has been good. I hope you all got to relax. Or if you're a weekend worker, I hope that work wasn't too worky. There's a joke around our office that one of our receptionist people always calls me on my days off. And I dropped stuff off at the office yesterday, and I was like, I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my day off. And they were like, oh yeah, you don't work. I was like, well, Saturdays, orders are due, so I kind of end up working part of the day. But yeah, basically. And then they're like, oh yeah, and you're off on Sundays too. So that means I'm gonna call you this afternoon and tomorrow. And it's like, no, don't call. It's like, well, I just ignore you if you call me. Yeah. And mostly, honestly, I just ignore them because I'm here with you guys and I'm not going to answer the phone while I'm here hanging out with you all unless, I absolutely have to. Because, yeah. I'd rather hang out with you all. And it's my day off, damn it. Anyway, we're gonna do random maps today. I don't know if I'm gonna let the game pick or if I'm gonna do my wheel. I don't know. Maybe we'll do a little bit of both. And then we're gonna switch halfway through to something else. I'm thinking crime scene cleaner, but I don't know. We'll see. Maybe we'll have you all choose between a couple of options and see what happens. But should we get into it? Let's get into it. I am not a total heathen, and I'm not gonna start with random, because if I do that, we're guaranteed going to high school or something for a warm-up game, and that would be awful. Is the weird glitchy thing still going on? I mean, it's the weekend. I don't know why they would have fixed it now. Oh yeah, no, we're still slightly in the abyss. Stuff's still vanishing. There's a spot this way that I've seen other people do it. I probably won't be able to do it, where if you hit it just perfectly, everything disappears. But I'm not finding the spot. Oh, well, there we go. There's most of it disappearing. Anyway. It'll get fixed. Yeah, one day. Let's make sure we're on our correct custom. We are. What do you think? Let's start out with a Willow Street, and then we will go into doing randoms. Now that the event is over, get back into honing our skills a little bit better again. Alright, we've got Gregory Thompson, so that takes these two ladies out of the running. We need a photo of the EMF. We need to cleanse wherever Greg is hanging out with incense, and then Greg needs a video. So I hope that Greg is ready for his close-up. Or what else do they call it? A camera test? Screen test? Something? I don't know. Whatever. We're going with close-up. I turned on my headlamp, right? Yes. Oh. And before I totally forget and then wonder why I can't see, we will up my monitor's brightness. Alright, new music box. Let's grab the car keys in case the ghost is hanging out in the car bedroom. I don't see any bones. I don't know why. I think every time I'm in here I feel like the spoon is out of place, but it isn't because it's always right in that spot. Oh, power's in here. Oh, and we have hiding in here. Yay! No mirror, no Ouija board. Bone? Man, I almost walked totally over that, thinking it was just part of the mat. And we're just going, the mat looks weird. Ghosty! Man, that rain is loud in here. Where are you, Ghosty? Ghosty! Ghosty! Oh, we've got monkey paw. The thing I never remember to look for when I'm in here. Okay, before we venture downstairs, we're just gonna double check in here. Nope. Ah! As I run into the wall! We don't need this light on. We don't have any hunting objectives, so unless I need it to hunt, to know what our ghosty is, I'm probably not gonna try and have the ghosty hunt. We are probably gonna do... Oh, you are hanging out in here. I'm pretty sure that covers the whole room. I don't know why I'm keeping the camera in my hand. I don't need it in my hand. I don't know what I was hearing. I'm just hearing things now, you know, randomly. Usually, not always, but usually I'm pretty good at determining whether the sounds are in the game or like my dog chewing on his feet or something. Yeah, making weird noises behind me. The doggy bed in my office is set up more for like work days when I am using the other computer that's in my office. And I can't actually see my dog, or dogs, depending on who all is in here, when I'm streaming, because they're behind me. So every once in a while they make some kind of noise that sounds like it could be in the game out of context, you know. Anyway, we'll get the camera in there, look for some orbs. Oh, we got light flickers. Orbeez. Are there Orbeez? Ghosty, do you have Orbeez? You want to write in the book? Or maybe walk through the dotties. I mean, I'd like if you were gonna do dotties for me to be able to see it. You know, that just do it when I'm in there or around there, but you know, I'm sure Greg will not listen to me and do whatever he wants when I'm not looking. Get these in. I don't know if I need the other cruci. Sanity should be good. Sanity is fine. Yeah, so what was everyone up to on their weekend or Saturday if it's still early enough on Sunday that you haven't done much today? What was everyone up to? And like I said, I basically was playing a lot of observation duty. I guess we better spirit box. Where are you? Where are you? Are you near? Are you close? Are you far? Are you old? Are you young? You're an elder. Okay. You're just talking to me all over the place. So, either I'm an elderly individual or they are. Probably both. I don't know the second thing that they were trying to say to me. But we'll come out here, mark off our spirit box. We haven't seen orbs yet. So let's get you and you and you. Then we'll have to make one more trip, I think. We're going to come here for a second because the camera will see Orbeez better than I will. But we're still not seeing any orbs, so I think so far I'm thinking no orbs, which would remove Mimic, which is fine by me. Mimics can be fun to play with, but then Mimics can mimic things that are horrible to have, like revs and demons and stuff. You know what, let's throw this stuff down. We can put you into place. I'll get the last couple things. Oh, we got freezies. So without orbs, we're thinking probably not a Mimic. So Morai, Twins, or Onryo. We did not check Sanity when we were out there. We need to do that, see if we've been Morai cursed. And then we might have to hear it hunt. We might have to. It's not my favorite plan, but it's a plan. I mean, it didn't zap our sanity like crazy. But our sanity is definitely lower, so kind of leaning towards the idea of Morai. Old Morai curses. Sometimes I have a hard time knowing when I'm cursed by a Morai. I think I'm still figuring that one out. I don't know why, for some reason it seemed dark for a minute. We'll put you out there. Thank you. Bless you, Wesley. That was my pupper. He's a... And if he sneezes once, he's likely to sneeze again, because he's just that kind of a doggo. It's, I think it's like the second or third Leprechaun movie. It's been a long time since I've seen them all. Where it opens with the leprechaun trying to, like, get a wife or something, like, sometime in the past. And there's this 3 sneeze thing that, like, if you sneeze 3 times in a row, you summon leprechauns or something. Wesley has summoned a ton of leprechauns because he sneezes very rarely is it once. It's usually like 4 or 5 constant. And yeah, it's a reference to a leprechaun movie that I think I haven't seen in at least 10 years. Probably longer, to be honest. There was a moment where I was sort of watching all of them, and I think the kiddo actually wants to... She's very into scary movies. We did, over the course of a couple of weeks, really, sort of the marathon of, like, all the Friday the 13th movies. I think we actually quit at, like, 8 or 9. Where are you at? Nope, I don't have the photo camera in my hand. Are you gonna let me do all 3? No. Never. Why would Ghosty do that? Right, how is our media looking? Alright, photos are full. Cool, we need 2. We need all of our sounds. Alright. Hello, Rowdy. How are you? Is this Ghost a fart? It might be, actually. Oh, we got a burn cruci. Guess we better go check our sanity. I think we have a Morai. I'm gonna try for a perfect game. We'll see how it goes. So far, I do have all my photos. I'm good. How are you in kayaks? We're doing good. We're good. I had a good weekend. Kayaks works on Saturdays, so I guess he's had a normal weekend. I got to do a lot of not for a little bit yesterday. I got to do a lot of nothing. How was this work week? It was good. It was good. It was a week that I'm feeling the burnout, though. Like, we're sort of, I currently am anyway, sort of in a little bit of a downtime, and so the motivation to, like, get ahead was not real high, which, because it's all kind of cyclical. Like, you know, certain times of year the sales staff is really busy, and then so like a month after they're busy, we're busy, you know, I'm busy, and then it kind of circles back around and stuff like that. And sometimes a year it just slows down because people aren't buying stuff. And so right now it's like I have time to get ahead and do all the things, and this week I didn't have a lot of motivation to do all the things. But yeah, I'm getting ahead while I can. I'm definitely trying to get as ahead as I possibly can. So it was a good work week. Want me to punch the work? Yes. Yes, punch the work. And we always know when the in-office manager is bored, because he starts getting on everybody about all sorts of stuff. And it's very frustrating. I'll punch the works. Mirror work, I will beat you! Yes. Beat up the work. If I didn't have to, if there weren't bills to pay and people and puppies to feed, get this objective done. Thanks for farting on me. Right. We still need sounds, and we need one more video. And of course it blew out the firelight while I was not in here. Where's my sound recorder? I have been casually playing the Phasy. I will do the dailies. Been doing DBD. Nice. Oh, wait, we need that off if we're going to try and record Spirit Box. Where are you?
In a way.
Where are you?
A tragic death.
Thank you. I can't get another event sound. You stop it. Here, blow out the candle. Stop being a jerk. I'm getting better at DBD. Sounds are all done. Nope, I need one more sound. Well, for perfect, I need 3. All of my objectives are done. So it's just, since I have 1 video left and 1 sound left, I might as well do them. Might as well. Alright, Ghosty, you want to blow out this candle? You should... Thanks for doing it when I was trying to move it. Really? I don't know what... Okay. Sound recorder is broken, kinetic. Oh, and I threw my... I threw my lighter, apparently. What a dick. Yeah, this ghost is just... Turn you off. Being a jerk. No, I don't want another motion sensor. Off. Oh, but it counted it as unique. Did I not get a motion sensor before? Well then, screw it. Yep, I got 3. I am all good. I've got all the stuff. I think I have a Morai, but we'll finish the Onryo test. If I could stop pushing the wrong buttons, that would really help. We'll finish our Onryo test to be sure. But I'm fairly certain this is a Morai. We've been in the light pretty much most of the time, and so our sanity shouldn't have drained as much as it did. But let's check our sanity now that it's been, like, super active. Tuck and run? Yeah, I could. What? We might as well, right? Live to fight another day. Ha! Because my sanity is at 0. I'm going with we've got a Morai. And my Van Princess do an Onryo test without being near the firelight while I was deceased. How'd they do? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. And we were correct with the Morai, and it's a perfect game! Woohoo! I'll take it. Oh, and we got a daily. I didn't even look at what the dailies and weeklies were. Now, the weekly that I haven't finished, apparently, is complete daily tasks. Survive with only starter items. Yeah, we're not doing that. I am not prestiging today, so therefore we are not doing that. The Oreo took 25 seconds post final extinguish to early hunt. That was weird. That is weird. Isn't it supposed to be like under 20 seconds? I did that on Willow last night and died the first time, but lived the second time. Well, at least you lived one of the times. Alright. Are we gonna do random maps via hitting random? 8 seconds. That's what it is. Or should we spin the wheel? What do we think? Random button or spin the wheel? Because if we spin the wheel, then we won't possibly get the same place like 2-3 other times. But if we do random... I'm not going to worry about it, Rowdy. It's not a big deal. Oh, well, I'll take a Bleasdale. That's fine with with using the random.
Check the equipment and get set up before investigating. Got the intel. Looks like this is going to be a tough one. We've had reports of violence, and it looks like they left in a hurry.
Alright, we've got Stephen Cray. We gotta detect Steven with the motion sensor. We need a video of Steven. That one's gonna follow us around today, apparently. And we need to cleanse the area where Stevie is hanging out. Alright, Stevie. I hope you're ready for your... What did we decide it was earlier? Screen test. Close up. All of the above. Hope you're ready for a video. You know what, I'm gonna be smart this time. Power does start on this custom, but sometimes it's nice to just know where it is when you're going in. Back patio. 2 ghosties eliminated, let's go! Stevie needs to pose, he sure does. He definitely needs to pose. Cool, we have that hiding. My usual luck, ghost is right here. Because this is where the ghost always seems to want to be in this map for me. No music box. Ghosty had better not be outside. I hate when the ghost is outside. The sort of side area isn't awful. But really only because you can do a lot of stuff standing like half out of the map. Yes, hello, Ghosty. I see you. Is that new, or have I just never noticed it? Probably just never noticed it. No, the power is outside? Okay. Yes, it is. Alright, let's get this one. Nope, we'll put it up here. In case you're an early hunter... It is not new. I'm just blind. Yes, video freebie! I am a fan of the summoning circle for that reason. You can always get media if you need to. I am kind of looking for the bone. I am not going to search the whole house. And I'm probably not going to worry about the backyard. Now, Stevie will certainly pose in that circle. He sure will. Stevie will definitely pose in the circle. Oh, bone. Is the fridge still wigging out? Yes. And when you try to open it, it just wigs out more. Cool. Gotta love a busted fridge. Yeah, I turned on that light, which is that switch. Okay, we do want this one on. put the camera down, and get our next pile of stuff. I have entered that time of year where, like, my allergies are just... My nose is either running super dry or, thanks to living in the desert where there's, like, no humidity, or I get, you know, bloody noses on, like, a daily basis. And right now my nose is doing all of the above. Okay, not all of the above. 2 out of 3. One side is super dry, the other side is running. It's fabulous. I love having allergies. And I didn't really used to. I've been getting sinus headaches, not allergies. It's occasional and it is pressury. Ooh, that sounds awful. I'm fairly lucky that I don't get like sinus headaches or migraines very often. And it's when your sleep is all borky. That'll do it. When you're younger, you don't really think about it, like how much sleep affects everything else. And then you get older and it's like, if I don't at least get this many hours of sleep, my day just, you know, goes to crap. And if I get this many, you know, if I get like 6 hours of sleep, I do okay. But I find at some point, especially if like the monotony or the boredom or the something of my day kicks in, I need a nap. And then, you know, 8 hours plus is fine. My downside is that I get up much earlier than Kayaks does. But naturally, we're both... Oh, we got feet. Where did I drop my camera? By the door, because that's helpful when everything is over here. And so I often end up not getting the 8 hours of sleep that I want. Because he just, yeah, he doesn't go to sleep as early as I should. And I end up staying up later to hang out. Could you wait for me to be ready? For Pete's sake. Like, thanks for telling me you're not a Wraith or a Galu, but, could you wait for me to be ready? No. And a streamer to implement Sari in their stream, it is quite helpful. It is super helpful. I love Sari. And yeah, Sari is fantastic. SariBot, if anyone does not use SariBot, use SariBot. It is great. And I wasn't struggling with it too much anyway when I decided to get SariBot, but I just figured that I should have SariBot once I found out about it. Alright, what else do we need? Have we marked down our UV? We did. Get rid of Galu. Nope, we should look for orbs. The video camera will always see orbs better than I do. The site actually walks you through how to set it up as well. It does. And there's so many, like, there's so many things that you can have SariBot do. Like, it does all, you know, my ad notifications. And I recently just added another one saying that ads were upcoming from it. Like, it's just... Seribot's great. There, we finally got a motion sensor. Okay, I don't see orbs, but we'll check from the van for a second too, just in case. Just in case it's just they're being poopy or something. Plus, I have to come out here and get more stuff anyway. And now I need to get more salt thanks to our poopy ghost. The downside with trying to see orbs on this map from the van is that, or in this room most specifically, is the way the room is laid out. You just can't see the whole room from any place you put your camera. But I still don't see orbs, so I'm going with no orbies. We need you. We'll grab you. We'll grab you. I have a cleanse the area, right? Yes, I do. Hello, airball. I just backed up into a corner. That was not useful. Here, just for that, we're gonna cleanse you now. Get smudged, ghost. This one we want back here. Okay, I need one more photo. Lots of videos, sounds. Since we found the bone. Bye, ghost. I had to edit my ads notification on Firebot, so I so I did not lie about helping streamers because it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't really. I mean, yeah, if you're affiliate or above. I guess even now if you're not, if you just opt into monetization, you can get a couple, a little bit off of it, but it isn't much. Okay, we do not have our second piece of evidence, and that is a huge straight up jump. Pulte is an option. I wonder. Oh, and we have Steven, so it's not a Banshee. Would you stop airballing me as I walked right into it this time, like a doofus? At least you let me record it this time. Okay, where's our thermo? Alright, I don't think we're gonna get freeze aim because it ought to be at this point. Did we do spirit box? I don't remember. Where are you? Where are you? Are you near? Are you close? Are you far? Are you old? Are you young? Do you like pizza? Do you like cheese? Are you French? Do you speak French, even if you aren't French? Are you just a big stinky pain in my butt? What if I sing? Where are you? Nope, we don't like my singing either. Well, screw you then, Ghosty. pretty sure I already have an EMF photo. I do. Alright, that works for me. There's our ghosty photo and video that we needed done. Are you gonna let me get sounds too? I don't even see it. I have no idea where that ghost is. But it gave me all the stuff. So I'll take it. Alright, photos are done. We need one more video and a couple of sounds. Had I been prepared, I could have gotten that one. Could this just be really late freezing? Because it's got to be either freezing or EMF 5. Thanks for the stinky water. It could be dots. And we could have a Goryo. That's a possibility because we haven't seen it dots at all. My van princess just wanted to use me for the Easter event. Aww. Well, yeah, that's kind of the only reason we convinced the kiddo to play games with us last Monday was because she wanted Easter points. And it was also, we had kind of forgotten to, like, play more games Saturday or Sunday night for her to get enough points, so... I'm gonna turn that back on just so I can see where it's going. Steve, we are not that good of friends, man. We are not that good of friends. Alright, that should be sounds done. So, I don't really know. Grab. And we still aren't seeing any orbs. Does this maybe need to move, like, there? That seems better. Alright, we're gonna go watch from the van for dots. Because that's the only thing I can think of at this point. Because if it was gonna be freezing, we would have gotten freezing by now. And that was indeed just dots. Oh, and I left my stupid motion sensor on. Did it record it? Dots ghost! Woohoo! Alright, yeah, we have a Goryo. We would have seen it dots some other point in time had we boop boop be doo. Since we were in the room, we would have seen it dots in person. There we go. Those are the words I was looking for. So we've got all of our stuff. We've got all of our things. We know it's Goryo. Let's get out of here. Stevie needs to pose now. Well, I did get a ghost video of the shadow ghost. So we got all of our objectives.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
And we were correct with a Goryo. And I got the dots video. I did. I was able to get it from the van. Like, the minute we walked in there, actually. Which was kind of awesome. Because Goryos are really poopy. At least for me. And don't like to do dots. Okay, show up. Yeah. I only tried for a perfect because we found the bone. Like, if I didn't find the bone easily, because I just wasn't going to go searching the whole house for it, then, you know, I probably wouldn't have even bothered with all of the stuff. But I do like trying to get perfect games kind of whenever I can, just because. I know you don't need them for like Apocalypse or anything like that, but it's good practice for me, I guess. BRB, I need to go do thingamabobs. Do all the thingamabobs, Rowdy. We're going back to Bleasdale. Random is sending us to Bleasdale twice in a row.
Investigating. The ghost here seems to be linked to a cursed object. Go and take a closer
Nope,
look.
3 objectives, photo and bone. I don't even think you need the bone, actually, for Apocalypse. Someone was telling me, this was a long, long time ago, so I don't remember who. But in talking about the broken bone spot, which is no longer a broken bone spot, unfortunately, in Sunny, that, you know, they had said the same thing, that you need the bone for the Apocalypse challenges, but then someone who regularly runs them or recently runs them said that the bone isn't a requirement for Apocalypse. Just the objectives and the photo. And of course getting your ghost right. And livering. So, I don't know. I'm not in a rush to do them. I would like to at least get APOC 1 done in the not too distant future, but you know, I'm not trying to do it next week, so when when we get there, I'll worry about it for real. Now, I just realized that I have both little dogs in here. Buttercup must have been on the dog bed that's like under my desk. When I shut the door, I only thought Wesley was in here. So we have both little helpers. Although the coughing, hacking, whatever, sneezing one is probably Wesley. Alrighty, who are we looking for? We've got Billy Clark. We need to record 2 sounds. See, this is why I try to do the sounds at least sometimes. And now we need a photo of Billy. So instead of a video, we need a photo of him. Hopefully they give us summoning circle. Or he's not a Goryo, but he's Dotsy. That'll work too. And we again need to cleanse the area where Billy is hanging out. So let's go find our ghosty. Power is upstairs this time. And rinse the mouth and use the bathroom. Yeah, definitely using the bathroom is a good thing. Alright, Billy. Where you at? I always show the ghosts who poop in the sink where the bathroom is. We do have summoning circle. Look at that. Wahaha. And we've got the hiding over here. Are you over here, Mr. Billy? Nope. Oh, Billy's in the bathroom. We're gonna put this one there for now. What door did you slam? No idea. I always say don't do it in there, do it here. You know, with the poop. And then you flush the toilet. Well, I mean, I guess that's sort of how you, like, potty train small children, so... Or at least... So, sure. I didn't think I had that many lights on, but apparently I did. They have the runnies? They sure do. Yeah, GG's on breaking the lights. Thanks, Rowdy. I mean, I guess since I'm up here, I might as well turn on a hallway light and look for a bone. People call it dirty water, we call it poopy water. Yeah. I usually refer to it as pooping in the sink, so... But then my kiddo, who is sometimes too practical for my own good, probably more accurate than her own good, is like, well, but if it was poopy water, it would be chunky, and that kind of ruined everything for me. Yeah, me too. You know, that used to be an objective to get the dirty water photo. I do. When I first kind of got into Phasmo, I was big on watching... Oh, there it is. I almost didn't see that. Old YouTube VODs of a couple of different, like, Phas streamers and people, some of whom don't even play Phas anymore. And that, I remember from, like, before they changed around the stuff. So, like, the old version of Phasmo. And, yeah, I remember seeing that objective a lot. I hate when it blends into the carpet or the floor. Right? These carpets, these beautiful rugs, are very accurate to, I guess, the style of the house and so on, but they are a pain in the ass to find the bone. Yeah, many content creators don't play Phas obsessively. It's true. And there are ones, like, there's a few that I follow that, like, every Friday they all got together and would play, and then, you know, one of them kind of got burnt out, so then the others kind of drifted off, did other things, you know, did Repo when Repo came out and was kind of big, and so on. And now, like, even the one who's still rather into Phas, or there's really like two of them that are, they don't play very much. Aegis does not. I watch her each time she plays, each time she streams. I swear Or each time she streams, I swear I can word and English. Hey, words are hard. English is hard. And it's about the only language I can speak, and it's still... Yep, words are hard. Oh, and we got ads coming up. Stupid ads. This is not the room. This is the room, Ed. It was the other room last game. Look here, Billy. I want the light on. I don't particularly care what you want. Flash Horse was playing Fire Sim yesterday with Doc and Chiba. He was. I was lurking in Chiba's stream for a while. And yeah, Firefighter Sim seemed fun. I think it's probably more fun with, like, friends than by yourself, but it looked fun. We're gonna put these things in there. I'll get the motion sensor turned on. We're not gonna set the other stuff up just yet, because with my luck, all of the things, the salt will be walked through, the candle will get blown out, everything else. And hi, Dots! On my way back to the van, so yeah, we're just dotsing all over my face. Cool. That means I just played Mouse PI for Hire. That game looks kind of fun. I might look into that one. And she was playing Alan Wake. I need to find a playthrough of Alan Wake because I've never played it. And I've seen bits and pieces. There's like, there's others that have been playing it. DeFool was playing, but I don't, because of, you know, life and stuff, I don't always get, like, from A to Z watching, like, streams, so I need to probably get onto YouTube and find some old mods. It's an odd game, in my opinion. It weirds me out. It does seem kind of odd. Yes, Resident Lesbian was also playing it. I didn't realize they had beaten it yet. Like I said, I've seen bits and pieces. Right, I do need to run ads because I don't want y'all to miss anything. So I'm going to hang out in the van and see if I can get a Dots recording. Turn off the night vision so that I could actually see. Yep, we are the all ads all the time channel. I'm kidding, y'all. If I could get away with not running ads, I probably would. But if I don't control when the ads run, Twitch just runs them whenever they want to. And then you miss stuff. And I don't want you guys to miss things. Because it's just not realistic to be like sub to everything everywhere all the time. I mean, there's Turbo, but still. No one wants to run ads, let us be honest. This is also true. This is also very true. So I do one ad break an hour. It is just for 3 minutes. It keeps pre-roll off for anybody new coming in. It also means that I'm going to hang out right here and see if I can get this Dots video while ads are running. So you are not going to miss anything but maybe getting a Dots video. While ads are running, I am going to put words on stream up for anybody. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to, since I'm going to be sitting here looking at Dots. I will just leave it at that. I'm going to put up the BRB screen because I am going to run and take a bathroom break. You want words on stream, Rowdy? Alright, we'll put words on stream up. And I'm going to take a quick bathroom break, so I will be right back as well. Here come the ads. Alright, I am back. Words are over, so we're just going to take those off the screen. And we'll just give it a couple of minutes. There's only like 15 seconds left on the ads. We're not going to just wait a couple of minutes in silence for everybody to come back, or in not silence for everybody to come back. I believe we got at least a recording, but this ghosty is definitely Dotson quite a bit. So if we didn't, and we just got motion sensor, we should be able to get some more dots recording. But I think we did. Let's check. Let's check. We got the dots recording. Woo! I go adulty or something. BRB. Yeah, go do all the adulty things, but don't adult too hard. This ghost is just dotsy all over the place. Alright, we marked down our dots, right? I did not see any orbs, but Mimic is off the table anyway. Yay! Yes, yay for the dots recording. That also means that we shouldn't have too much trouble getting our photo. I barely adulted yesterday and wanted to die. Do you want to die because you didn't adult? Or that's why you didn't adult is because you felt crappy and wanted to die? You know to assault? Yeah, I have not... No, the minor adulting? Ah. Yes, I have not done salt yet, so I need to do salt. The minor adulting made you want to die. Okay, now I get it. Alright, are you gonna dots now? So that I can get a photo, because I need a photo of you. Refilling the water pitcher was my sole adulting. You know, sometimes that is, like, a big thing. Around here, the roomies kind of actually don't use my water pitcher that much anymore. But for last year, they were. Like, last summer. And every morning, I would get up to, like, refill my water, and the water pitcher would be almost empty. And it's like, thanks, guys. Like, I got it when we had the old water pitcher because it was designed to, like, hook into your water faucet. And I don't know where you are. Oh, it's Naked Man! Good, I didn't really want a video of Naked Man. I have a dots video, that's good enough. Where are you? Where are you? Okay, well, we can get a sound recording. Dio, Wraith, Phantom, or Yokai? Alright, well, let's get our media going. I don't know why I placed that, like, right by the UV light. Okay, well, not a Wraith, but you're supposed to wait until I'm ready to record things, Ghost. Okay, now you can walk through the salt. It did it the minute I said it, where I assumed it was going to be a butthead and not do it. Where did I throw the salt? There it is. Okay, we aren't going to click off of here now. I didn't even hear that. It also didn't let me get it fast enough. Okay, well now we're crossing off Wraith. You wanna blow out my candle? Come on, you know you wanna. Went back to the kind of the water pitcher thing. So like with the old one, I got it. It was a pain in the butt. It took forever because we couldn't use the hose thing. You had, and it's like pouring. The reservoir where you poured it into was really tiny because it was designed for you to use the hose connection to the faucet, which we couldn't use. But like this one, it's a nice, simple, normal water pitcher, and they would never fill it. And I complained about it one day as one of them was like walking into the kitchen. I didn't know they were in the other room. And they were like, well, I try to fill it every time. I was like, well, you're the only one then. Like, it's you and me, buddy. I don't know. But they, for the most part, have kind of gone to buying bottled water. Which, I mean, you know, you do you. Whatever. Okay, so I need one more photo. 2 more videos. One of which will be salt. And then some sounds. Because we do have to get sounds for the sound recorder objective. And we need to know what this poopy ghosty is. I don't think it's a phantom. I don't think that it... It's also turning on the lights in order to break the power. Because we didn't turn on any other lights to go in or out. That does not help us with our options. But it is turning on lights. And we're throwing toilet paper. Rude ghost. Throwing toilet paper. So... I'll take a door move. God damn it. This ghost is just determined not to let me get this salt video. It is just determined. Because it's either instant or like it's doing it while I'm drinking water or something. Okay. It only took 2 jars of salt. Where are you? Where are you? Come on, I need a recording. Where are you? Are you old? Are you young? Are you near? Are you far? Are you a big old butthead? Where are you?
Or
Where are you?
get away.
Where are you?
Outlined.
Could you please freaking download the recording? Where are you? Where are you?
Get away.
Okay. I'm gonna pick that up because it's bugging me. Where are you?
From behind.
Thank you. This ghost and the power. Is Hantu an option? I'll have to look in a second because this ghost just pops the power constantly. At least this time they didn't turn on all the lights to break the power. This ghost. You know what, since we're out here, let's go check our sanity. That would be something useful probably to know. We're at 70. We still need to do a cleanse. And we still need 2 sounds. You know what, we're gonna go ahead and take a pill. See if we can piss off a yokai in a minute. I mean, we know we're not gonna get freezing. Hello, Dotsy, naked man. Let's get... There's my sound recorder. I don't even know what door it's opening. Okay, we still do need a photo, but we could get a Dot's photo. Right, all objectives are done. Ah, dang it. This is not a good corner. This is probably better. Turn on the motion sensor. Open a door. Why not? As is just full of features this week. Alright, Ghosty, come on. Let's do the Dotses. Where is it? Okay, it did not disappear as soon as I took the photo. And it did disappear after, but not as soon as I took it. So I'm guessing that was rough. I wash my hair twice a week. This was one of those days. I do the same. I try not, like, yeah. Every day when I shower, I comb my hair and rinse it and stuff. If I didn't, my hair would just be sticking straight out all the time because I have curly hair. But I don't want, I wash it like twice, maybe 3 times a week, depending on where we are. Or like what I'm doing. But shampoo and stuff can be rough on your hair. I mean, I know that's why we use conditioner also, but like it's rough on your head. Right. What else can I get a sound of? Because I might as well. Although I find in general, sounds are harder to get than everything else. It strips the natural oils. Yes, it does. Speaking of hair, it was kind of funny yesterday. I colored my hair and stuff yesterday, so I did the bleaching thing. And I only bleach my roots. I don't bleach the rest of my hair. The rest of it is already lightened. So it has been bleached previously. And so I got done with that, rinsed it all out, and I just like, you know, put it in the towel, like matted to my head, just combed it straight back, didn't do anything with it. And my ex comes home and he's like, "You straightened your hair." And then went, "No, I bleached it. That's why it's just combed straight back. If I had straightened it, I wouldn't style it like, you know, something out of an 80s music video." And yeah, of the things he noticed that my hair was straight, but not that like my roots weren't brown, they were yellow. I found it really amusing. All right, what else do we we can see if we can piss off a yokai. Yokai! Yokai, yokai, yokai. Are you a yokai? Does it annoy you that I'm talking? I'm talking, 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 talking. Are you annoyed? Are you annoyed yet? And am I bugging you yet? Am I bugging you yet? Am I bugging you yet? No, I'm not bugging you yet? Okay, well that wasn't helpful. Alright, so we're thinking either Dio or yokai. I must call Maja. I'm assuming mother. So I put you on silent. How dare you silence me, Rowdy? I'm kidding. Do the things. Do the thingies. Get the stuffs and the things done. If we have a Dio, we want the dining room so that we can loop this thing. Okay, either way, we need to burn a little bit of sanity. Dios won't hunt until 40. Yokai, it's like 80, right? If you annoy it. But if you don't annoy it, then is it 50 or is it even lower than that? For some reason in my head it was lower than that. Well, let's... We're low enough, or we're at a sanity enough that if it is a yokai, we should be pissing it off. So let's try this some more. We could just do this. Yo, yokai. Is this bugging you yet? 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 It's starting to bug the crap out of me. No, no, not bugging you enough yet? Well, damn. We have summoning circle. We could drain our sanity that way. We don't need to light all of them. What were we at? We were at like 75. So 55? That actually might be enough. I want to make sure I'm still covering this whole room. But it's been kind of a venti out in that corner, so... And both lights are not on. Only one light is on in here, even though, since we're on it, it feels kind of bright. We'll just turn that lamp off too. And we'll see if our ghosty decides to burn a cruci. And as soon as it does, we'll go outside and we'll see what our sanity is like. But the longer we sit here and wait, the more I'm thinking we have a Dio. Ah! Let's go look at our sanity. Right, I'm calling it. I'm thinking we just have a Dio. Normally I would walk Dios, but I don't feel like it today. So if we are correct, we have another perfect game. And we were correct with a Dio. Ba-ba-ba-bum. No, we don't need to listen to the whole countdown, do we? And we got another daily for finding the bone. Right, where is random gonna send us next? Ooh, Sunny Restricted. We haven't done a Sunny Restricted in a while.
We've arrived. Check the equipment and get set up before investigating. There have been new reports of a cursed object nearby. This must be the reason that the ghost was summoned here.
Get our stuffy stuffs.
To your advantage.
Who are we looking for? We are looking for Kim Shellen. So all ghosties are options. We need Kim to blow out a firelight. We need a photo of Kim. And then we need Kim to do an event. Let's see what we've got. Oh, we've got the courtyard. Boo. Oh, but we have Orbeez. Alright, so we could have a Mimic, or we have an Orbs Ghost. And power is there. I don't think I've ever had power in that spot. I'm not sure I knew that could be a power spot. Alright. I kind of want to change to this. Oh, and we have sunrise. Now the reason I changed my mind to using a lantern is that I don't know where all the lights are. So that's part of it. And some of these areas, even with the lights on, they're just really dark. Are you in here, Ghosty? We'll also see if we can find the bone, but we're definitely not worried about the bone. Even on restricted, especially with courtyard, it's big enough that we are not worrying about it. So since we don't have a thermo, we do this anyway, but we are especially listening for sounds, looking for breath, hoping the ghosty is gonna blow out my candle. That'll also give us an idea of where it is. Let's see what our cursed object is. Are there no lights right here? Okay, there's power. Okay, there should be lights here. Did Ghost break those lights already? We didn't hear anything. For a second, I thought the alarm clock might be the bone. I never get the courtyard for Sunny, so... Oh, and we had orbs. We know that the ghost is out here. We had orbs out here. And there's a moved book. See, we had orbs and then I forgot. God, that tree freaked me out for a second. Ghosty, why you throwing shovels? Even with it being sunrise, I can't see shit. I cannot see anything. My headlamp is on, right? Yes. Ghosty! I do love that the book is just standing up. And there's breath. Alright, but Ghosty is not blowing out my candle here. I also have no idea where to put things. So I guess we're just going to put that there. And we'll put the camera there. So we will definitely keep our lantern with us, which does make it more difficult to, bring in things. Because we can only bring in 2 things at a time. But I think it's probably the best way to go. Oh, but to bring in the video camera, I can't. Gotta do money stuff, so lurk it. Do your thing, Rowdy. Do all the things. Thank you for lurking. I appreciate it. But at least while we bring in the video camera, we can use the night vision, so at least we can see a little bit that way. As I walk into a wall anyway. And even though the other hallway might have better lighting and stuff, or have lighting, we'll keep going in and out the hallway we're going in and out of. Partially because I know where I'm going then. There's an orb. Come on, orb. Get to where I can record you. Thank you. I don't really know where I want to put this. Maybe we'll put it like there. Here's the table where I'm putting things. So maybe this should go over there. It's going to be late freezing, if it's freezing at all, because of the sunrise. So what else should we grab right away? Dots. Dots would be a good idea. Dots and EMF, maybe? Sanity's still okay. We apparently got a ghost event. We probably also do want to put or bring in the other cruci. That would probably be a good idea. Yeah, we'll call it good enough. Because there's that one. So if we put one on the other side of the tree... I mean, this area is just so big. Like, I don't know if I need to just worry about the ghost spawning in the courtyard. Like, in that little spot where the tables and stuff are. Or on the... Like, if it can spawn right next to the door. I'm not sure. Let's get that other cruci in. Let's get a ghostwriting book in. Let's look at our camera for a minute and see, I don't know, if there's anything to see. I'm not seeing anything but orbs. So, we're gonna go with there's nothing to see. Alright, I grabbed the other cruci, and... Oh, come on, just put it down. Nope, I can't. And the book, okay. For some reason I thought I had already put the book down. That was probably a throw of some sort? Well, let's check something. So if we have orbs... And we have Kim, so it could be any of these, or it can be a mimic. So we're kind of going to focus on mimic evidence, which is Spirit Box, UV, and Thermo. I don't even know if there are lights for the courtyard. Maybe I should figure that part out. That might be helpful. I mean, one would assume that there's lights for the courtyard. Oh, that lights this hall. Okay. Learn something new. But I don't see anything like a light switch. Those are just leaves. I'll put this over here. I would assume if there's some kind of light switch for the courtyard itself, it would be by one of the doors. That's an EMF 5. which I believe takes Mimic away. Not gonna lie, I was secretly hoping it would just be a Mimic and like be a really docile Mimic, and then we can just be like, cool, well that's the end of that, and Ghost turned off our power. Let's go fix that. When we get back in, we're probably into the van, we're probably also gonna med up. And let's look at our options. Because that is probably our 2 pieces of evidence. Like I said, I'm pretty sure that line just keeps looking like a motion sensor line to me, and it's throwing me off because I definitely don't have a motion sensor right there. Okay, we got Orbeez, EMF. We take off the orbs. Okay, Mimic is gone with EMF. That's what we needed to know. So we've got Dayan, Raiju, or Obake. So that's all the evidence we're gonna get. It can't be Obake. Obake is forced UV. So it's a Dayan or a Raiju. We need firelight and photo of the ghost. It has not blown out this firelight at all. Which I find suspicious. Do Dayan or Raiju have forced evidence? I don't think they do. Yeah, I don't think they do. Not that I can think of, anyway. So, yeah, so we don't have any forced evidence to help us out with either of those, unfortunately. Okay, what do I have? Salt. Alright, we'll get at least a little bit of media. I don't think there's anything on the board that specifically helps us in any way, shape, or form. Our objective still is Ghost and Firelight. We may not get the photo. This ghost doesn't seem to be doing very much for us to get a photo. No, it would help if I lit that. Where do we want to put you? We'll put you here. And we'll put this there because I can see it. I have no idea where she was. Were those heartbeats like Raiju heartbeats? I kind of feel like they might have been, but I can't. Sometimes I can't really tell. And I don't know if that's a me thing, a headphones thing. Maybe I just don't hear them often enough to be real sure. I need that on to preserve some of my sanity. It sounded like it was right next to me. But I'm not seeing anything move. Okay, ghosty be throwy, but I'm not getting a object move anywhere. And it all sounds like it's happening right next to me. And the Orbeez are over there now. I don't know that that necessarily means anything, like the ghost is on that side of the courtyard or anything. It's just... I already got a candle blow. I do need a photo of you. Which I don't think we're gonna get. To be completely honest, I don't think we're getting a photo. This ghosty has not really done anything for a photo. Like, I tried the once, but I couldn't see it. Which is kind of why I'm focused on this thing, video camera. Now. Figuring that's going to be a better way, if it events, for me to see it. And then, anything else. But it's also refusing to go through my salt, which doesn't really mean anything. We could put another salt down, because boast. Yeah, that too. Both of these ghosts would walk through salt. So the fact that they haven't doesn't change what we're playing. Or, oh my goodness. Doesn't change what the options are. Alright. This ghosty that I am fairly certain is a Raiju has done nothing but apparently shut this door. And I know I put my sanity all the way up, but our sanity should be lower again because all we had was the candle and we were in the dark. So, unfortunately, for a Sunny Meadows run, this was a pretty uninteresting one. So we're gonna stick with Raiju. We're just gonna gag it. We're gonna go on to another one. Oh, and it was a day in, so shows what I know about the heartbeats. Maybe that's why it was so uninteresting. I have no idea. I am curious where the bone was. Classroom. Okay. So we will let's do one more game. We might have to pause for ads in the middle of the game. We'll see. And then we'll switch over. Do we have an opinion? Let you all choose. If you don't have an opinion, I don't know, I'll flip a coin or something. Whether we do some crime scene cleaner or we do some retro rewind. And then I'm down for a Ridgeview. Nice. We've had good options on random today. We have Edie Lavender.
I've got a report that suggests a possible ghost sighting.
Yeah, well, why would you send me here if there wasn't a possible ghost sighting? Silly talking voice. I was gonna say talking head, but he's really just a dude in a speaker. We need to cleanse the area where Edie is hanging out. Edie needs to go through a motion sensor, and we need a photo of Edie. We've needed a photo or a video of a ghostie every single game today. And if we decide we want to do crime scene cleaner, do we want to continue? Oh, we have sunrise again. From where we left off months and months and months ago when we did crime scene cleaner, or do we want to just like go to the new stuff because there's new stuff. I didn't turn my headlamp on. We spent so much time in Ridgeview during the during the Easter event that I feel like I don't know, like it feels sort of like a whole new map with like, you know, it looking normal and stuff. Okay. There's no ghosty, but we're gonna look in these rooms. Oh, we got hiding for bones. That hiding spot is a pretty good hiding spot. We did not look back here for bones. Oh, we got mirror. Ghost is around here though. We got water. We got bones. We got weird noises. Okay, you are definitely in this little stinky bathroom. Get this lamp on also. Let's get the video camera in. Get the EMF. We'll get the dots in. We did find that pretty quickly, so I figured our sanity would be pretty high. It is. Oh, Ghost turned off the light. Get our dotties going. There we go. Oh, and I knew we had ads coming up any minute, but I didn't want them to come up before we were, like, more set up. Oh, Ghost turned off the power. I don't see orbs. Yet, anyway. Let's go ahead and do the ad break. I do 1 ad break an hour. It is for 3 minutes. It keeps pre-roll off for anyone new coming in, and that way Twitch doesn't run ads whenever they want, and then you miss stuff. I'm going to take a quick break to check on the puppies. They're probably tired of hanging out in here with me, etc. While ads are running, take a break, get drinks, get snacks, do all the thingy things. If you don't get ads, or if you don't get all of the ads, I do put words on stream up. That way you're not just staring at a blank screen. And I will see you all in just a couple of minutes. Alright, I am back. Forgot to turn off the loud fan. I've been turning it on kind of during breaks and stuff like that, just to kind of cool this room a little bit, and then I forget that it's on, because it's not super loud, but it's just a little loud coming through the mic, so if I don't need to have it on, I don't want to have it on. But we will be getting to summer, where it's probably going to have to be on a lot more. And we're just going to have to suffer and deal. We'll let this round of words finish up, then we will finish up this game. And then we'll switch over to something else. Now, what do you all think? Do we want to do retro rewind? Do we want to do crime scene cleaner? Am I flipping a coin? What are we doing? What do you think? Alright, let's get the words off. Off. Thank you. Get our music paused. Alright, let's take a look here. Right, we didn't see any orbs. So let's bring in some more things. I want to get this other crucie in, I think. I don't think I need to bring it in necessarily right now, but it's in our hands, so that's what we're doing. Nope. Ghost turned off the power. And is running water again. Is power in the garage? No. So unfortunately for us, we didn't look on the map. And there are 2 spots in the basement that it can be. Awesome. First pick. Alright, so we know we don't have a gin. Also, it turned off that lamp, so we're not a mayor. Or it turned it off. Sorry, that doesn't help us. Losing my mind, folks. I'll turn that off. Where are you? Where are you? Are you near? Are you close? Are you far? Are you old? Are you young? Do you like pizza? Do you like cheese? Do you speak French? Where are you? Nope. Now this room is small, so it could have wandered out of the room while we were doing all of that. So let's get some motion sensors in. That'll help us with that part. With knowing for sure that it's in the room. We need to get the rest of this stuff in anyway. But we'll go ahead and cross out Jinn. Our sanity is still pretty decent from doing Spirit Box. That is a downside to it being placed there. Maybe we just make it the one line. No, but I prefer both lines. Right, that's all of that. Okay, we got everything on that side in that we want. So let's get these things in. Sanity is still fine. We need to do a cleanse and a photo. Alright, well we'll do the cleanse. We'll go ahead and do the cleanse now. Just get it done with. Have I gotten a photo of the EMF yet? Yes. We're over here playing with the piano. So did that cleanse count? Yes. Okay. Where are you? Where are you? Are you near? Are you close? Are you far? Are you old? Are you young? Where are you? Nope, there we got a spirit box. Okay, and let's get these things going. Okay, I did turn the light back on. Is it gonna give me that? Nope. Okay, well, we didn't see feet. I'll take a light switch. Right? No feet. Check our temps. Nope, we got freezies. Right, all photos are done. All videos are done. We might as well do some sound since we can definitely get two. But let's go take a look at sanity. Butthole just turned out the light. Well, this paperwork is a pain in my dang arse. Oh, I'm sorry. I know, paperwork is just a big butt. Do we have another Morai? I think we might. I don't see any orbs. Not that I could see them real well with the bright, bright light. Now, thanks, Ghost. Ghost turned off the light switch. Makes it a little bit easier to see orbs. I don't see orbs, so I don't think we have a mimic. Our sanity got dropped way down while we were in there. So I suspect that we have another Morai. I'm gonna bump that sanity up again. And oh, I already have a sound recorder in there. Where is it? There it is. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you?
Right here.
Hello, Flash! Alright, we'll record this candle blow. Come on, Ghosty, blow out the candle. Do it. Do it. You're right in the area. Thank you. I will take that recording also. Alright. I mean, it didn't zap our sanity a lot, but it did zap our sanity a little bit. So I do... I do think we are looking at Morai. We're gonna guess it. We're gonna find out. And yeah, we'll see. Haha, we were correct with a Morai. Ba-ba-ba-bum. We did miss the one objective, so it will not be a perfect, but we got a good amount of media and some monies. We aren't racing to the next prestige or anything like that, so we can just take what we get. That does put us at 95, so probably in the next week or two we'll be at the prestige. With the Alan Wake event coming up, I probably won't worry about prestiging until after that. I'm probably not going to worry about it. Alright, what do we want to play now?
Job's ready for you.
We got Crime Scene Cleaner, which we could go back to the one that we were playing and kind of press on from there. We haven't done that in a while, so that might be fun to revisit. We could start with the new content, because they did just drop an update. Because I do have a personal game that is right at the new content, so we could jump into that instead. We could do some retro rewind. Votes, anybody? Votes? No? No one has opinions? Alright, here's an idea. Here's a thought. Here's my thought. Nah, I don't have a good... I was initially going, let's do some retro rewind because, then we could hop into Crime Scene Cleaner next week. But it really doesn't matter. We could do it either way. Truly. I haven't gotten all of the upgrades in retro rewind. It would be fun to do some more of that. It would be fun to get back into some Crime Scene Cleaner. So let's go ahead and flip a coin. I happen to have a quarter because somehow change is all over my desk. I don't know. I'm guessing it's from times that like the kiddo goes down the street to the corner store to like pick up sodas and candy and whatnot, and then she brings me back change and I'm working, so it just ends up on my desk. Alright, so if it's heads, we do crime scene cleaner. If it's tails, we do retro rewind. And I'm aware that you all can't see the coin, so I guess you're just gonna have to trust me. Right. Are you ready? So what do we say? Heads was crime scene cleaner, tails is retro rewind. Ready? Here we go. And it is tails. I can take a picture of it for anyone who wants it and put it on Instagram or the Discord or something. Hey, so let's get that loaded up. I'm going to go ahead and put some words on and some music on while I'm switching the game out. That way you're not just, oh, I don't need the BRB thing though. Got all of my doodads going on in the background. And let's switch over.